Good morning from sunny Bandung in Indonesia. I'm here, if you can hear me, to catch the high-speed train WHOOSH to Jakarta. That's right, but first I need to get to the WHOOSH station Tegalluar. That's a good 30 to 40 minute drive to the east of the city. I went by Grab, which is definitely the easiest way to get there. I paid 106,000 rupiah, which is 10 Australian dollars. Okay, so I've made it to the station. I've got to go and check in, and then I'll head through and see what my first class ticket gives me. Now, to get your ticket, you need to check in at the kiosk, kind of like you do at the airport. This is actually needed for all regional trains in Indonesia, regardless of if your confirmation and ticket were emailed to you. There are taxis and various buses that can bring you here too, but I think if you were really wanting to save money, you would take the slow train instead. Tegalluar station is practically brand new, so it's all still shiny and clean. There are a few little shops scattered throughout, but by the look of it, there's a lot of space to add a lot more in the future. The station is very quiet here, but to be fair, this isn't the main station that you would get if you were going from Bandung to Jakarta. There's a feeder train that goes from Bandung main station and goes the other way 20 minutes, where it meets up with this train at the next stop. So I'll be interested to see how many people get on there, because that would be the way that you would go if you were wanting to save time. Still, these stations aren't exactly in the city centres, both this side and at Jakarta. And at Jakarta there's like an hour to get 2 trains into the main part of Jakarta. So while it only takes 47 minutes on this train, I'm not entirely sure that it's going to save you too much. And that little bit that it does save you, I don't know if it's worth it. So let's see. Boarding begins 20 minutes before departure, so you will need to wait outside until then. Unless, of course, you have a business or first class ticket, which I do. Excuse me, sir, I have this. Am I go this way? Then you can go into the little lounge area just inside before the boarding gates. This way? Okay, yeah. The lounge is quite big. It has free bottled water, tea, coffee, and some little pastries and snacks. And I must admit, designing a space full of glass to only need to place stickers all over it is pretty funny. So there is a little lounge area just inside the security. There's no one here. I've got 40 minutes to my train, so I don't know. Is there anyone in first class? Or just no one just know that there's a waiting area here? Finally, it's time to board. Now, I'm really excited for this. I love high-speed trains, and I love Indonesian trains, so I can't wait to see what the combination of both is like. These escalators are really slow. As you might have figured already, I booked first class today, which is right at the very front of the train. The high-speed rail is operated by WHOOSH, short for Waktu Hemat Operasi Optimal System Habat, which in English means time-saving optimal operation outstanding system.
Your seat 3. Thank you.
The black hair from the ticket is all over my hand. Don't know what this is made of. But this. Our train today is operated by a KCIC 400AF, which is a variant of the China Railways CR 400s, used throughout China. There's 3 classes inside, with economy being in a 2-3 configuration. These seats do recline and have power.
Next, there's business class, which is in a 2-2 configuration. There's a lot more space here, and of course, they also recline and have power too. But also have the added bonus of a footrest and some coat hooks. In the vestibule area, there's luggage storage as well as the toilets, which is a Western style toilet with more than enough space and plenty clean.
This is first class, a little compartment right at the very front. The driver is in there, and it's a 2-1 configuration, so I have my own little seat over here. And so far it's just me in here, but probably some more people. I think this is the lady who just checked me in. We're leaving 2 minutes early. And it's just me in this whole cabin. My own first class cabin.
As I already mentioned, first class comes in a solo traveller's favourite configuration, 2-1. Of course, there's a table which is stowed into the armrest and flips out into 2 sizes. There's also a power and USB outlet in front of each seat, as well as a footrest, but the power isn't positioned too well to use both on the single seat. There is a blind that pulls down for when it's sunny, and not 1 but 2 coat hooks. Now I never did find out what this switch does. It didn't seem to switch the lighting above. It's probably for the headlights. The driver must hate that.
This huge ledge here as well. There's plenty of space. Plenty of space to stretch out. Plenty of space to put things. It's very comfortable.
The seat is really comfortable and does recline right back, and has an adjustable headrest. Now there is a dining car on board, which I didn't have time to check out on this short journey. It's in car 5, but there is a menu in the seat pocket in front. It has quite a lot on offer, including something I'd never seen on a train before: medicine.
Our one and only other stop is coming up, and that's the feeder stop, where you get the train from Bandung straight to there in 20 minutes instead of having to get an Uber or a taxi out to where I started from. So it'll be interesting to see how many people get on there, and if anyone gets on for first class there. There's a lot more people getting on here than where I got on.
You just on here.
Yeah.
You want to change seat?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Just after departing Tegalluar, I was given a goodie bag with a bottle of water, a cheese bread, some roasted nuts, a chocolate bar, and a face wipe.
I only have like 15 minutes left, so I need to eat this really quick or take some with me.
This journey does go quick, travelling at a top speed of 350 km per hour, taking just 47 minutes to travel the 142 kilometers between the 2 cities. Tickets can be purchased on the WHOOSH website, ticket.kcic.co.id. Tickets can only be purchased 2 weeks in advance though. My first class ticket cost me 600,000 rupiah, which is about $60.
So I have the cabin all to myself, my own private trip to Jakarta. And what's better, we're travelling at 341 kilometers per hour. Wow.
It really wasn't that long until we were making our way into Jakarta's Halim station, which is 16 kilometers to the east of the city centre. By car, this journey can take between 30 minutes to over an hour, depending on traffic. You can take the train, which to central Jakarta is 2 trains, also taking over an hour. Which is the biggest downside of this train, as it makes this awesome 350km 47-minute journey probably closer to 3 hours. Which is a great segue into my next video. Come join me as I head on the regular slow train, but in the panoramic car between these same two cities, through some pretty amazing scenery, in probably the same amount of time. Which one is a better value? You decide.
We are here a few minutes early. Sad it's over.
Thank you. See you on your next video.
I loved every second of that. That might be my new favorite train. The only problem is it's not long enough. 47 minutes. Maybe having my own private cabin made it better, but who knows. There are a few downsides. One of them is getting back into Jakarta, which you can either take a taxi or a Grab, which I'm going to do, or take the train, like I explained earlier. The train doesn't actually go near my hotel, so I'm going to get the Grab. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed WHOOSH, the high-speed train of Indonesia, as much as I did.
To get to the train, follow the signs to the right, and it's a short walk to the metro station. To get a rideshare, you go to the left. They all have their own designated waiting spot. And don't worry if you get hungry, there's plenty to eat here down on the lower level. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe. It means a lot. Thanks for watching.